Hey, what's up, you guys? Steampunk Yu-Gi-Oh here, playing tag duels with my conspirator, with rank 9 Shaddolls. So yeah, I have like 4 or 5 tag duels I'm going to bring to you, and let's get started. My opening isn't that great. And we're playing against Noble Knights. Well, that's his part, or one of our partners' decks. So I said 3 cards: Roost and 2, Shadow, and then we see that our opponent is playing Noble Knights and Dread Scythe. So this gets kind of hairy, but I was able to set up plays really well. Win Karibo and Roots and Fortress and Good and Beast and yeah. All that good stuff. So make Fortress, banish the Dread Scythe, summon Curry Bandit, attacks with everything possible except for Falcon, and ends turn, grabs the Super Poly, yeah, and passes. No Knight player summons Boars, activates the Excalibur, and we foolish off a fusion, flip up the Beast, draw 2 cards, discard a dragon, and destroy the Excalibur, but he equips a Celestial Sordiados, we Valor it. So get that Boars out of here. He destroys our Falcon and passes, and I'm like, alright dude, Soul Charge, after I use my Phantom Fortress's effect. So now time to make 3 Phantom Fortresses. Yeah. Time to just go nuts. Activate the other routes, go Fortress, banish the Boars, then make another one with the help of Floatress, of course. And go into the third one, banish the Maudrot, set 1 card, and pass. Now our opponent does crazy shit right here. He goes for the Seal of Convocation, special summons Tefnut, special summons Sue, the Inferno Reckless summons the Levidorite, goes into Pilgrim Reaper, mills off a Dread Scythe, but I mill off a Falcon. He goes into Malicious, and special summons the Levidorite he detached. Summons the Gauntlet Launcher, blows up 2 of my dudes, then makes the Beetle. Beetle equips Dread Scythe, Gaia Charger, sends the Fortress, and special summons Dread Scythe off of Exa Beetle. So I'm able to chump block the Dread Scythe attack and just take minimal damage. So yeah, now both of our opponents are completely invested. So all that we really need to do now is just like Super Poly with the Dread Scythe, make a mid-rush. You can't special summon Dread Scythe, and they can't really do anything about mid-rush, or at least they can't do anything about Dark Creator because he's got that booty. But he does summon Dristan and equips the Celestial Sordiados to him, and blows up our Dark Creator, attacks with Gaia Charger, and attacks with Gauntlet Launcher. So I Shaddoll Fusion into Nephilim, destroy the Celestial Sordiados, and grab back the, or just foolish the Beast with Nephilim. Go for Floatress, of course. Special on 1 Karibo in attack mode because he's got 4,500 attack. Attack over the Dristan, go for Phantom Fortress, banish the Gauntlet Launcher, set 1 card, and pass. He doesn't do useless hand destruction, and just, suicides the Malicious for whatever reason. Fusion into mid-rush, flip the Falcon, special summon the Nephilim, and summon the Kree Bandit, banish the 1 card he has in his hand, attack for GG's. Alright, in this game, we're playing against something pretty odd. We start. I set the dragon because I don't want fusion into mid-rush just yet. Summons the headgear, foolishes the Glassjaw, then uses spirits, foolishes another Glassjaw, and reborns the Glassjaw. Kaisers and lead yokes, so that sucks. But my partner, that's me. But I am able to get off a Nephilim play, but he torrential, so that sucks. But of course I get my fusion back and hedgehog triggers. It'll let me search the dragon, set shadows, set dragon, and I believe I set a fusion, bait fusion, yeah. So he mass change into Acid. Acid activates, destroys Fusion, and destroy Kaiser Coliseum, and destroy his lead yoke. So he sets 2 cards, the Black Horn and the Reverse Buster. So I MST the Reverse Buster. He brings back his Nightmare Penguin, and it's time for me to go ham. So send the dragon with the fusion to summon Nephilim, and then Nephilim will send Beast, so destroy and draw. Go for the Unknown Synchro into Fortress, special summon my Winkaribo level 9, overlay for Phantom Fortress, banish the Nightmare Penguin, attack over Acid, and set the Falcon, and pass. So he summons a headgear, or he summons a switch hitter, but of course we have the Veiler, and now he just attacks over the Falcon. I special summoned the Nephilim just because I thought my partner had a tuner, but he did not, so that's okay. He uses Phantom Fortress to banish a card in his hand, and of course it was the what is this guy's name? Counterpunch, and we use Fusion, and of course that's GG's. It would seem I only have 3 replays, so this is the last one of the video. Because the other 2 or so replays won't work due to them being DD and clip off, and of course that stuff doesn't work on the replays, at least on mine. I don't know if that's it for everyone, but yeah. So let's get this on. I decided to play Spellbook Shaddolls. So I summon Blue Boy, search the Master, search the secrets, or search the fate, and set 3 cards, activate tower. He goes for an Exceed play, and I just warning it. But he soul charges back his Exceed guys and stuff, excitement. So he goes Exton Knight, of course he has the same cards as me, so that really can't happen. Now, my partner wanted to get a draw off. He had a really good hand, actually. He could have done a lot of things with it. He could have probably potentially banished the Exton Knight instead of getting our board wiped, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. So summons the our opponent summons the blaster, attacks over mid-rush, and I'm like, okay, set back row, set monster, pass. He activates Ancient Leaf, of course, broken card in Tag Duel. And he has the Rank Up Magic, Numeron Force, and Dark Hole in his hand. I activate Shaddoll Roots, and I really wanted, I meant to activate the Shadows, what is card placement? Nah. So he Dark Holes here, protects his Honor Arc, then ranks him up into Batman. Batman eats Roots. So my partner is going to go for the Fortress play this time, to get rid of Batman, and I believe our opponent rage quits after it. I don't know why I didn't summon Unknown Synchron, but you know what, that's okay. So we get back to Fusion, go into Fortress, and banish the Batman, and that is the scoop phase. Sorry guys, I lied. I didn't know I saved this one. I must have named it something different or whatever. But this is the 4th replay and last replay of the video. Playing this, our opponents in this draw the absolute nuts. So yeah. So our opponent is playing Ice Barriers with Curry Bandit. Okay, so our other opponent's playing Assault Mode, so that's just as dreadful. So he has all 3 Ancient Leafs in his hand. So he's, he drew the nuts pretty much. Summons Garbage Lord. Garbage Lord, goes for Stardust, special summons BLS, banishes the Falcon, sets Assault Mode, sets Call of the Haunted, and sets Scrap Iron Scarecrow, and passes. He Assault Modes into Stardust Assault Mode, special summons Stardust off Call of the Haunted, and my partner changed Winkaribo, so I don't know why, but our opponent negates Curry Bandit with Assault Mode, of course. Okay, so now it's going to be tricky. This Assault Mode is going to be the bane of our existence, because whose bane? The bane of everybody's existence is the Stardust Assault Mode, of course. So Ice Barrier guy did some things with Swap Frog, that's cool. So I'm like, alright, I got this. So it's Foolish off stuff, Foolish into Nephilim effect, Chain Falcon effect, so he can't Assault Mode it. and then Hedgehog searches the other Falcon. Normal summon Falcon. Synchro into Leo. Leo is able to take down Assault Mode, Hook, Line, and Sinker. So he sets the Call of the Haunted, activates BLS's effect, banishes my Falcon, and passes my partner. Summons the Midrash. I don't know why. He probably thought he could fusion from the deck, but that status was indeed Call of the Haunted. So yeah, and he draws into the roots off of Beast and attack over the BLS with the Leo and pass. So now our opponent gets to do Ice Barrier things. Yeah. Swap Frog. Things. Excitement. Now he does an odd play. He transmodifies his Swap Frog into Defender, which I thought was pretty interesting. And he calls on his back BLS and banishes the Falcon. So I'm able to Kari Bandit off some junk, get the Soul Charge to my hand, and the fusion with the roots, and I will pass. Goes into instant fusion, activates BLS's effect, flips the Birdman, instant fusions into Black Man-Eating Shark, summons BLs, attacks into Leo, and passes after that. Special summons the Cryomancer. So now we're in a pretty sticky situation. Summon the Nephilim, activate Lizard, and Nephilim's effect, draw a card, and search a monster. He searches the Falcon, but as we can see, and he passes, because as we can see, there's no Leo in his extra deck. This should probably be the Leo, you know. But yeah, so he ends up just normal summoning the Falcon, not being able to do anything with it, and things ensue. They synchro for their own Leo and attack for GG. So now, if he had gone Leo, it wouldn't have mattered because they had their own Leo and would have been just able to like double attack over or whatever and summon Mathematician and attack for game anyway. But yeah, probably should put in a Leo. So especially summon the roots, gets attacked over, and Gantala kills us. So yeah, those are some replays from Tag Duel. This deck is really strong in Tag Duels, if you double down on it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.